To like this post, simply click on the like icon. To reblog this post, simply click on the reblog icon. It sounds too good to be true. What's wrong with this post? It's a meme. Sometimes when I close my eyes I can't see. Life is one big yeehaw and then you die. My child, who became president after Obama, me, I don't recall. I'm not like the other guys. I won't hurt you. I want to be with you forever. I love you. When you beat all the kids at school in Yu-Gi-Oh. Me, say it. I need to hear those 3 words. Library database. Full text online. Me, shedding tears. I love you too. When I was 12 I got banned from Yahoo Answers, and when I emailed support to be like what did I do, I got a really vague answer that just said you know what you did, and it still haunts me to this day. This stunning hotel room in the Swiss Alps has no walls. Nibba, this is outside. WID, me, just got out the shower, Lemc, me. Vin Diesel spotted shirtless on a yacht in Italy. And you are yachtless in a shirt, don't act like he's a loser. Are we human, or are we dentists? Back in the 1400s you could get one boo-boo and be fricked forever. When I find a song I like I wring it dry like an old housemaid with a wet white shirt. I literally squeeze the life out of it. Hey guys, stop posting so loud. I'm trying to sleep. Not to be any more of a burden than I already am, but penis butter. I will be passing away tonight due to lack of attention from girls. Just decided. I get a strike at the bowling alley and the screen shows the exact time and place that I die. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist. Yo Mr. White, can I feel how smooth your head is? Just one girl's opinion, but you can never spend too much time outside or smoke too much weed or use too much garlic or say I love you too much. There's no such thing. He's an irredeemable villain to you. He's my special little princess though. You love my niche interests. You want me to post about them. Me defending myself, oh yeah. Well, I got 5 words for you buddy. Please be nice to me. Dang girl, are you my appendix? Because I don't understand how you work, but this feeling in my stomach makes me want to take you out. I love the random sense of authority people get when they feel wronged. Like, I slighted you. You have no power over me. Welcome to hell. These nuts are slightly in your mouth. Not much I can do about you saying this. Me finally relaxing. My next semester. Joe Biden wants to install boost pads on every freeway in America. I would like to thank my arms for always being by side, my legs for always supporting me, and my fingers because I can always count on them. I'm gonna need to see your license and richest. Oh gosh, Mr. Washington, I apologize. Have a nice day, sir. This adorable little baby girl just looked at me and said, "Mama, what a dumbass." Hey, I'm emotionally unstable and not good at texting. Do you wanna date me? I think I hear an ant outside. I can hear it growling and scratching around in the dirt. I'm angry and full of memes. Yes, they are evil, but have you considered this one crucial thing? They're also incredibly Shreksy. You're pretty cool. I'm a Roman Catholic papist. I work in a cornfield but I'm allergic to the leaves so I come home with sores and rashes all over my limbs. That's great, man. This is how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a him whimper. Tumblr roll call. Reblog if you're in the following fandoms. Suffering. The pain of living. Some graffiti found in Pompeii's ruins. Weep, you girls. My penis has given you up. Now it penetrates men's behinds. Goodbye, wondrous femininity. Restituta, take off your tunic please, and show us your hairy privates. I screwed the barmaid, Apollinaris, the doctor of the Emperor Titus. Defecated well here. I screwed a lot of girls here. Solents, you screw well. Theophilus, don't perform oral shreks on girls against the city wall like a dog. Nice to see nothing has changed. How my husband got a cat today, Saturday, so there's this nice cat hanging around my workplace that I'm feeding. Sunday, it's not a good cat environment, I'm gonna bring cat home and take to a shelter or something. Okay. Monday, shelters have high kill rates and this cat is nice and smart and I will rehome her myself. Okay, maybe my boss will take her IDK. Tuesday, catches cat and brings home. She was so good she didn't cry and didn't try to scratch me when I put her in a box. And let's put flea medication on and get her some food. And look, she's pretty. Wednesday, her name is Curie and she is a precious angel and I'm the only one who is allowed to pick out her collar. And it is purple. Look, she's my princess. The passer through walls le passe mural sculpture in the Paris catacombs. Some French guy. You know what would be fricked up to see in the catacombs? FedEx craps on my box, stomps on my box, kicks it, dumps gasoline on it, throws one of my chickens into the back of the van. UPS whispers at my front door, is anyone home, as quietly as possible. Before leaving a "we missed you" note. Tried to gaslight me into thinking my address doesn't exist. USPS sets my package down gently where it's not visible from the road. Knocks on the door and kisses me directly on the mouth. The worst thing I've probably ever done to a group of other human beings was getting the aux for the big speaker at a party while on ecstasy and putting on an audiobook of tune from where I'd last left off. Me, yo, pass the aux cord. Friend, you better not play trash. Me. Incoming text message. Sergio Romeo. Hey Selkie, I've heard a lot about you. Mostly bad things, but that's okay. People usually don't like me either. We should hang out. LMFAO. Making friends on Tumblr. Love when mages in Skyrim are like, you cannot even conceive of the power I wield. Like, yeah bro, that novice frostbite spell making me kinda fresh, gonna put my mittens on. I'm a master of the arcane. Okay, then why does it say novice necromancer on your health bar then? Okay, but to be fair, if I learned one conjuration spell I would probably also start talking like that. Enough hills to die on. I climbed this hill to kill. This is far more inspirational than it has any right to be. Whatever you think you can't do, just know that there is someone who is confidently doing it wrong right now. They have no plans at doing it better either, and people are paying them to do it. Please believe in your own excellence as much as they believe in their mediocrity. Well put. As a lawyer who's been practicing for 6 years now, I can say with certainty that this 100% applies to lawyers. Me, my writing is so bad. Meanwhile at Disney, somehow, Palpatine has returned. I forgot how hellish pre-employment screenings are. They say crap like I would rat out a poor starving Victorian orphan boy for stealing a slice of bread and you have to click strongly agree or they won't look at you twice. I resist those in power. We live in hell. Isn't it creepy that from the day you are born you start to die? Actually, fun fact, if starting to die is defined as cells start dying at a faster rate than they are replaced, then you don't start dying the day you're born. You're still growing, and cells are still being replaced pretty quick for about 22 to 25 years. So 25, that's when you start to die. Ask any 25-year-old, and they will confirm. I know that ACAB is an acronym for all cops are bastards, but every time I see it, I still think assigned cop at birth. Sir, ma'am, it's a cop. No, surely there's a mistake. Slip into something more comfortable, downscales into 480p, me taking off my glasses. Feeds angels communion bread like I'm an old person on a park bench throwing crumbs to birds. Or yes, both the frickin' breadcrumbs. Sorry Kate Beaton. Sorry God. I'm all for analyzing how tragedy is meaningful and important and so on, but I do think people really underrate the wanna see something fricked up instinct as a reason for engaging with fiction. TIL more than 10,000 American toddlers 2 or 3 years old are being medicated for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder outside established pediatric guidelines. Doc, my toddler has energy. Can you do something to make him a depressed piece of crap that requires less attention from me? Me at 11. Why the frick do we have reading comprehension tests in school? Who the frick is there who can read words, but not understand what they are saying? Why are they worried that any of us would read a story where a woman wants to kill puppies and not be able to tell who is the villain of the story? You either can read or you can't. Surely there's nobody out there who can understand that letters form words, but can't make sense of the intended messages of written text. Me now on Tumblr. Oh. Friend, you can't possibly guess a Wheel of Fortune puzzle with no letters. Me. Oh my god, I got it, and it is splendid. There's a guy in Home Goods strutting around with a white fur bath mat around his shoulders and his like 14-year-old daughter is following him begging him to stop because people are staring and she's embarrassed and he just said, "No, I'm Lord Stark." Okay, his daughter heard me laugh and started begging him to stop and he turned to her and said really dramatically, "No Celeste, winter is coming." OMG poor Celeste, but your father is so great. Thinking about immortality and how meticulously you'd have to keep track of all of your crap, so some nosy historian didn't spot your old journal or coat or copy of a book and call an infuriating time-based finders keepers. It's 200 years old they say. It's essentially public property they say. It's a letter you sent to your friend and it's in a museum now and you're screaming. Why are vampire stories always "I want to drink the Shrexy neck milkshake" and never two vampires texting about the passionate letter one wrote to the other in 1863 but never sent, that the other just saw in the Smithsonian's full exhibition on Love Through the Ages? And what the frick? Claude, why didn't you say anything? Thank you. Asking the real questions. One thing I enjoy about Tumblr is that every now and then someone will be like, "I had a dream where this was the next big meme," and Tumblr is just collectively like, "Yeah, we can make that happen." There are many benefits to being on Tumblr. The trees cut down to make Jenga blocks are repeatedly forced to relive their own death. This is so dark, what the frick. Natalie Portman radiates such a terrifying energy I can't describe it. It's not exactly evil, but it's not warm either. I feel like she could unhinge her jaw and drag me into the ocean like a crane, but she wouldn't because it's undignified. Wanna know why? Oscar-winning actress Natalie Portman told the crowd at Saturday's Women's March in downtown Los Angeles that she experienced what she calls Shrek-shield terrorism as a 13-year-old after the release of the film The Professional. Portman described her pride and excitement in releasing the film, only to encounter Shrek-shield explicit messages both directed toward her and made about her. "I excitedly opened my first fan mail to read a rape fantasy that a man had written me," she recalled. "A countdown was started on my local radio show to my 18th birthday, euphemistically the date that I would be legal to sleep with." Movie reviewers talked about my budding breasts in reviews. The experience, she said, changed the way she expressed herself publicly in order to limit the way she could be objectified by others. "I understood very quickly, even as a 13-year-old, that if I were to express myself sexually, I would feel unsafe, she said, and that men would feel entitled to discuss and objectify my body to my great discomfort, so I quickly adjusted my behavior. I rejected any role that even had a kissing scene, and talked about that choice deliberately in interviews. I emphasized how bookish I was, and how serious I was, and I cultivated an elegant way of dressing. I built a reputation for basically being prudish, conservative, nerdy, serious, in an attempt to feel that my body was safe, and that my voice would be listened to. I support Natalie Portman unhinging her jaw and dragging every last man who made her feel this way into the deep like a kraken. Army ad starting with "We fight the wars no one hears about" is freaking wild. In what world is that a good sentence to hear as a citizen? Unless they're traveling through an interplanetary portal and fighting evil brain snakes, we need to hear about the wars they're fighting. They really should tell us about the brain snake wars as well though. You ever just get possessed and just take a jello out of its shell to hold him gently? Hold him gently.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 309 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. Thank you all for the interactions you've been having with the channel, all the likes, comments, and new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And like I said last video, I'm going to make it my goal to reach 14,000 subscribers by January 1st of 2022. So if you are new to the channel, feel free to help me reach that goal. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for all the interaction. Thank you all for your responses to yesterday's question of the day. Enjoy hearing what 3 objects were most precious to you that you couldn't live without. And for today's question, oh shoot, I don't know, whenever I get a text, because my phone's like right there, it lights up and I immediately lose my train of thought. It's a double text too, which makes me think that it's like important, but it's not important. Okay. I would like to know, what is something that happens in everyday life that you don't think is shown in movies? What's something that movies miss when they try to like show, you know, Salt of the Earth, average Joe? What's something that you think happens a lot in everyday life but is never portrayed in movies? Let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing about it. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 310 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.